Good morning, everyone. It is February the 18th, 2019, 5:26 in the morning in Las Vegas. It snowed in Las Vegas last night. I say hell froze over. We're about 16 degrees below normal. I know the rest of the country is in a lot worse shape than we are as far as temperatures are concerned, but we're forecasting more snow. I think Kim brought the cold weather with her when she came. It'll warm up in a couple of weeks and feel like summer here before you know it. I want to talk about the supermoon that's coming up. This morning we got Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter. You can tell Jupiter is in Sagittarius. in Scorpio with Antares. And this would be Sagittarius over here. Let's load everything up and get it going. Because I want to talk about tomorrow. Sun in Aquarius, Mercury in Aquarius, Mars done moved into Aries, so everybody's going to be very emotional, very fiery. Just go watch Angry Ram. That is the epitome of Mars in Aries. Very determined, focused. You keep your eye on the target and you just keep pounding on it till you take it down. Very fiery, emotional. Can get a little explosive here. The proper way to use this fire would be for purification of self, not others. Uranus coming along in 1 month. Uranus, the planet of transformation, is going to join Mars here in Aries. So some big change on the horizon. Get yourself stable emotionally. Currently, today, the moon is in Cancer, its own house, at 98%, the divine feminine. But we want to watch the moon. You know, there was a lot of videos about that last super blood moon. That there have been many of those. It really wasn't that prevalent, but this moon is. Even though it's not going to be a blood moon, its association with other events that have been going on in the heaven is far more prevalent. The blood moon just kind of being a get ready warning sign for this moon, really, if anything. Tomorrow, it's 2 days. Let's hit it at its fullest point. It's at 99 there. There we go, 100% conjunct Regulus. Now, this moon here, it's at its closest point to the Earth than it's been in really 70 years. The last time we had a supermoon that was this close to the Earth was 1948. And that matters. That matters a lot. And it's going to be at 2/19, 2019. 19 and 2 is 21. So that's like a double jackpot. But 21 is 3 and 3, or 33. And 33 really breaks down to 6, which belongs to Jupiter. So, again, another thing about this moon, it is exactly where the moon was when it eclipsed the sun in 2017. It's a repeat of that same cycle. When the moon eclipses the sun, it's the power of water over the power of fire. And this is just reiterating that. I need to pause here. Sorry about that. Everybody's bringing their dogs out real early in the morning. It's pretty much wet, rain, and snow all night here. It stopped and they're getting them out. So, Jupiter in the house of Scorpio, fixed, water. These are your friends, your lovers, people you choose in your life. In the upper house, the hero's journey of Hercules. Great placement for Saturn and Venus right now. Mercury as well, all in good shape. Mars is the big problem. action, reaction. You know, that's how they always control us. Problem, reaction, solution, that Hegelian dialect. The only way out of that trilogy is to not react. If you don't react, then they have no reason to bring forth their solution, which was what they wanted in the first place. So, what do I do if I don't react? Well, the first thing you do is reflect. You reflect on the situation, and then you respond. You don't react. That's the problem. We should have learned by now to control our emotions, to not, what they do is throw triggers at you. It's triggered. It's a triggered emotion. The problem causes a trigger, and you react Mars. And then they have their solution, which is what they wanted in the first place. More power, more control, more domination, more ego. Big, 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 big ego. You know, when we talk about the powers that be, we're really talking about the power of the cardinal cross. We're in the mutable age of Pisces, but if you understand the battle of fire and ice, which was Aries, fire, and Pisces, water, then you understand they joined forces. It's a double cross. What's going on in the big picture is the cardinal cross teaming with the mutable cross to try to overthrow the fixed cross. They've already bloodied the right hand here in Taurus. This is the right hand of the fixed cross. It's part of Freemasonry. This is the Black Lodge. Pisces is the White Lodge. It's like all three of these ages, because this one sold out. And it all has to do with this star right down here called Arushka. It means the knot or the tie that binds. This being, it's the religion. This is the beast that come up out of the sea. It's religion. And I call this the Vatican or the priesthood. They have many hats they wear all over the world. They tell us it's religion, but to them it is the mystery schools. There are 12, and then their hidden one, which we would know as, and the way it's set up, Taurus, the false matrix is set up just like the real matrix. The Black Pope is Taurus. He runs Freemasonry. The White Pope is water. He runs the peoples and the religion. And they do it with a false Babylonian religion that came out of Aries when they bonded with fire, because that's Mars, war. They make money off of war. They keep in control off of war. The priests crown the kings. The kings get the armies that control the peoples. And it's just a repeating cycle. And we're coming into a time now where because they've mixed the miry clay with the iron, Aries, Mars, emotion, that all comes down. And we're coming into a time of the king, which is a monarchy / theocracy, right? It's going to be, you reap what you sow. It's going to be karma and dharma. It's going to be an age based on merit. You earned it. You didn't inherit it. It's not given to you. You're not born into it. There's no favor or price you can pay to gain it. What you deserve is exactly what you're going to get. Karma or dharma. So, right now we're still in the age of grace. And thank goodness, or everybody would be destroyed. It's pretty much the most wicked time in all of history. We've been under this spell of what's going on for 10 houses, 10 constellations, 10 ages. But we're coming into 2 ages that are one. The golden age. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you, that where I am ye may be also. And this is what we're coming into. but it is the supermoon. This is just another marker. I mean, there are markers after markers. It goes in patterns, and I didn't think the super blood moon was all that important in its location and everything. It is when you add it to the series of what's going on, but it's this one because of the last time this happened that we had the moon this close to the earth. So what can we expect? Lunatics, full moon tomorrow night, 2/19. It's going to get crazy. It's a 33 day. It's a 6 day. It is the sun in the house of, water in the house of the sun. It's that fire and ice. It's that moon magic off the charts. You can ask policemen, firemen, all of that. All of their calls, 911 goes up on a full moon. This one will be off the charts. Like I said, the last time we had this moon this close was 1948, and that was the year Jerusalem was founded. Everything is run in 70-year cycles. To me, it's 72. In 2 years, that it will be 1 degree of the sun. They will enter into the 2nd degree at that point, and something's got to give somewhere in the world for that status to maintain. So the sun moves 1 degree every 72 years. The mouth makes 72 different sounds. No matter the language you speak, the mouth can only make 72 sounds. So to me, there is a sound or a tone for every 72 years. It changes. It's like going up on the piano scale. It's that musical note, and it's ascending. We reach dissension in Cancer. We have been ascending ever since. But truly, Pisces has been the ultimate age of illusion, delusion, beyond confusion. We don't know what's real. We don't know which way is up. But we are coming into the ultimate age of knowing. And that should be our focus, our hope. We are coming to understand we manifest what we focus on. If you focus on chaos, if you focus on the negative, then that is what you will manifest. I'm trying to focus on the positive, and to keep in mind that every day, every 72 years and degree of that sun, we are closer to the real truth. And you know, when you talk about truth, it's the cross of Ruth. And they're ruthless. They're wrath instead of Ruth. They're without Ruth, ruthless. But truth is Ruth. Understand Ruth. All right. Watch out for the moon. Just stay in your houses. Don't participate. Try not to dwell on the evil. Go commit that random act of kindness. It'll put joy in your heart, which is healing. Laughter might be the best medicine, but there's something about giving and kindness and joy in your own heart that is beyond healing. It really is. It should be a way of life for everybody. And we begin with ourselves. We begin each day anew and commit those random acts of kindness. Make the world a better place. If you can't find one, invent one. Get creative. If you see sadness, try your best to turn it to joy.